Hello, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie and I make pottery. And I actually have a market tomorrow and a kiln to unload today with a custom order and a table full of pieces that I need to trim. So my to-do list that I've set for myself is a doozy, but we are going to accomplish it. And first up is trimming those pieces. So thank you for being here. Let's get to work. I hope you enjoy a few days of me doing the thing, trying to finish the year in like a good, healthy way, both in like my life and my business. And we'll see how that goes. Okay. I've been stalling all morning because it's magic outside and I just want to sit outside in the sun, but I can't. There's work to be done, but I will be taking lots of breaks. So to the table, I will take you. I'm at the kiln and it's bad. Exhibit A. I thought the last kiln load was bad, but this one, peak bad. I lost 8 pieces, and one of them is fine, but has a major drip that I'm not going to give this one to them, but I could at least sell it on sale. But I need 16 pieces, and I lost half of them in this firing, which is crazy. And it was mostly this glaze. I don't know if I just am all of a sudden applying it too heavily. I just don't understand because I'm like doing the same thing I've always done. So it's weird that all of a sudden now my application is too much. And then just like crazy cracks. And I don't know if the cracks are because of the glaze or something else. So, yeah, quite the bummer. Like, this would have been so pretty. I mixed my aqua glaze with this like seafoam color, and it made it just like a more subdued version of the seafoam, and I love it, but I don't love it if it's gonna crack. And like this one is from the last firing I did, but like same thing. Just like totally said, no, don't want to be here anymore. So now I have a box full of broken pieces. That is such a bummer. But it's not due until December 20th. So I pretty much have a month to remedy that. And it just means that I have to throw more things that I wasn't planning on throwing next week. But gotta do what you gotta do, you know? This is one reason why I always don't like accepting custom orders. Definitely not during the holidays. And past Jamie just was so hopeful, so young, so naive that everything would work out. I'm gonna go sit in the sun for a minute and then head home to finish packing all of the pots for tomorrow. Kiln 1, knee 0. Okay, but like that's me being dramatic because the other stuff did turn out really well. Like I have good stuff. Like this mug. So cute. Love the stripes. Not a total loss, but just like a ginormous one. Literally half of what I needed. So, going to go bury my emotions in the sunlight. Hello, it is market day. It is freezing outside, and I'm so excited. It actually feels like winter in Florida. So, let us get our market on. Hello. It is now Tuesday. I think I last saw you on Sunday, which ended up being the most fun, perfect, lovely day that we've had in a while. I think we just needed to like get out of our normal little environment here, and that was exactly what we got. We got a day where I got to get some work done by dropping off a bunch of pieces to our friend's shop, and I'm so glad that we could see them and catch up and sit by the beach and eat a good meal. And we then from there went to a couple of thrift shops, a new like coffee shop slash wine bar, and ended up at a state park that was magical. And yeah, just got to really appreciate being out of our normal environment. I thrifted this perfect teddy bear cardigan that I will be living in, and a couple other things that we just saw that made us happy. And yeah, it was just nice to be in a different town, wander, use my camera so much. I took so many pictures, and that felt so good and so fun to just like see a cute little scene and snap it. And I just hadn't done that in a while because I don't really bring my camera out a lot here. It's so much easier to do it while traveling just because I don't even know. But yeah, so I'm really glad that I was able to do that and get a lot of pictures and eat good food and just hang out with my husband and just enjoy a nice, really wonderful day in Florida. The weather was so good. And the coffee shop wine bar that we went to was so well designed. And I just love that stuff so much. And I think it's amazing how people do that. Like interior design is so cool. And they just did such a good job, like down to like the coasters. I was so impressed. And it's cool to be familiar with the people there and just be able to watch people like move in their like journey of their career and to be able to support it in that way too is awesome. So that was really fun, and the wine was good and the drinks were so yummy and the food was great too. So yeah, I think it was just the breath of fresh air we didn't know we needed, but we sure got it. And this week I have a lot to do after that terrible kiln unload. I need to make at least 12 new pieces for that. And then I need to do my wonky tonk, and I need to also just make stuff for the two markets that I have in December. And hopefully I can get all of that done in the next 2 weeks because the order is due the same week as my two markets, which is so fun. I love how that aligned. Um, gosh. And yeah, I again am just learning that I keep saying yes to things because I am cursed with being a yes girl because I just want to have fun, but like I physically can't do all the things. So I'm trying to learn to say no and realize that saying no doesn't mean that every single opportunity that could ever come to me will pass. It just means that the right opportunity now has more room to, or I have more room to accept the right opportunity. So that's a hard lesson to learn, but I feel like just with how busy the last few months have been, it will kind of be easier to put that into motion in the new year. So today I'm going to do computer things like edit. I have my online shop update on Saturday for Small Business Saturday, so I need to take photos, make listings, all that. As per usual, I am making little attempts to listen to my body and my mind and actually do what will help me and not just what I feel like I need to do or what is like, yeah, whatever. I'm learning, aren't we all? Okay, I've wasted enough time here. Farewell. Somehow it has already been, what, 14 weeks, I think was how long my loan of this blackmagic camera was, which is crazy. But I am so grateful that it even happened. It's been so much fun using this beautiful thing. I can't believe that I had the opportunity to borrow it. I did film a bunch of stuff so that I could make a intro to It's Wonky, and now I just have to record myself talking about how I got here, why I'm here, and then I'll make a little commercial. I don't even know. I guess a videographer would call it like a highlight reel, but it's not really that because it's more just like, yeah, why I chose this path and what doing this work means to me. So I owe this idea to them because I think getting the camera inspired me to do that after feeling like for so long I knew why I was doing it, but that just like kind of showed me more deeply my why in the writing of like what I want to say and all of that stuff. It came to me in like an hour and I actually could not believe it. So, thank you Blackmagic for letting me borrow this amazing camera. Hello. It is Monday, December 2nd. Wow, crazy. Welcome to the last month of the year. I had a crazy week last week. It was just so busy, so I'm really tired today and will honestly probably just spend time at my computer, like editing and organizing the rest of my month because I have two markets in like a little over 2 weeks and they're maybe like a couple days apart. So this week I definitely need to like finish like actually throwing and trimming and all that stuff because I gotta get them in the kiln and make sure I have time to paint them. The goal is to have everything done in like 10 days, which I think is possible. I think I've just come to terms that like whatever I make, and what doesn't get made, doesn't get made, and that is fine. I think that I've done above and beyond this year, and I don't want to finish the whole year just like pushing through. And yeah, after just a crazy holiday week last week, I want to not burn myself out at the end of the year. Like, I don't want to get sick. I want to make sure I'm taking breaks and resting and all of that, which I did this morning, and I feel so good because of it. I have a couple orders to pack because I did a little small business shop update and I'm very excited. I have a friend who I'm meeting for lunch today. I'm gonna drop off some presents for her. Well, she bought them as presents for her friend, and that'll be fun. So I'm just gonna be a little computer girly until then. Tomorrow is a more clay day. I have to go get more clay because I ran out. And I also need to get some glazes and finish the bowls that I started making for my wonky tonkers as their last gift. It's a bit of a larger bowl. I envisioned that if, I don't know, you're making a salad for an event you're attending this holiday season or just for yourself, they could enjoy that. I'll actually go grab one because I'm oddly very pleased with how they turned out. So in true me fashion, I made them all a little different, but here's a carved one, which I love with the little foot. I'm like scared of breaking them. And then here's just a plain one that's a little curvy, but I tried to add a little foot to all of them because that's something I want to get better at and not something that I do often, but big fan of these. I just need to make a few more so that way if anything goes wrong in the kiln, I definitely have plenty to ship out to them in the next couple of weeks. I doubt I'll have them for Christmas, but I'm okay with that, and I'm sure they will be too. They've all been so kind and gracious with me this year. And Yeah, I'm not gonna do wonky tonk next year. Gonna take a break off from that, and I'm closing down my pop-up shop this month as well. So there's gonna be a lot of shifting, and maybe I'll talk about it later. But for now, I need to get to computer time. I kind of want to capitalize on some of the Cyber Monday deals for things like hard drives and paper and bags and all that stuff that is like very crucial, but I love a discount on because they're like more expensive. So, yeah, that is my morning. I will see you tomorrow when I get back to playing with clay. I hope you're doing well and being as slow as you can in this crazy holiday time. Wow. Yeah. Thank you. Hello. Did a little wardrobe change because one of my friends that I work with, she wasn't feeling well and asked if I could cover her shift for her, which I am so ready and willing to do because I actually, honestly, after these two things, didn't know what I was going to do, and it will be nice to not be here inside today. Even though it's been like a crazy week and I am tired, I think I would just sit here and stare at all the things that I can't quite do yet because I need more clay. And I did spend some time planning out what's going to happen this week, and hopefully it will happen. So, still, I will see you tomorrow.
That looks solid. Yeah. So sorry. Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, we're gonna say
Hello, good morning. It is now Wednesday, December 4th. I, as per usual, have a lot to do today. Computer morning, and then I gotta throw a bunch. I am very excited to throw, and I think it will probably be the last time I'm at my wheel for the year, hopefully, if all goes according to plan. Again, trying to give myself a proper break. But today is managing my money. I haven't like audited my November yet. I try and do it at the start of every month or at the very end of that month. So a little behind there, but going to do that. And then I need to got my to-do list, edit a video, and copy the files from my Blackmagic camera. They also sent me a hard drive to use since the files are so big. So I'm copying them over to my stuff so that I can have them and then package that up to send back out, hopefully today. I've been taking more photos, so I want to post those on my photography Instagram. And then I think that's it. We've just got 5 things to do today, all which require a lot of focus and time, but we're going to do them. So first up is making sure I got receipts and all that kind of stuff for November. Great focus task to start the morning. I literally only have one thing on my November spreadsheet that I've done so far. So shows you how November went. I obviously was not keeping up with this. Time for a lunch break. Halfway through. Good morning. December 5th. 10 days till my next market. What have I done this morning? I went and restocked the coffee shop that I have my pieces at. I dropped my husband off at work. I brought it down a few things that I'm going to donate. Going to hopefully drop those off today. I also, one of my best friends, her birthday is today, so I'm going to swing by there as well. And while I'm doing those things, I'm just going to leave the pieces here to keep drying out and then just like slowly have them fired tomorrow. I'm exhausted, but that's that. I will probably end this one here and I will see you next time for hopefully a great kiln unload, and I'll see you then.